Oh, dude,
All right, we're ready
all these
in
people
five,
coming in that we don't know.
four,
It's kind of
three.
interesting. I don't know, man. Hey, welcome back to Gameday Everyday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jackson Davis. That's Tyler Gus over there, man. Everyone's been saying about my look today. I look like a drunk guy coming back from the ranch.
Okay.
And I think I look great.
Everything's up to debate on that.
Okay.
But what if what?
Also another thing that we have is a motion censored bird for our censor because in last episode, the lights went out. So hopefully that fixes everything with that, so the lights don't turn off when we're talking. But I guess we'll get into it, man. We're gonna talk some
Yeah.
NBA. A name y'all probably haven't heard in a while. Probably the last time y'all heard his name was with the Houston Rockets, and that man is named Joe Johnson. All right, ISO Joe. He was in the Big Three League. Just had an MVP year.
Wait, since the Rockets.
That was the last time I saw him was with the Rockets.
Last time I saw him was with the Jazz.
He went back.
He was on the Jazz in the playoffs.
No, but then he went to the Rockets.
That's the last time I really heard of him. Was that year the Jazz had him. So I can't name another time.
Okay. Well, okay.
But
Anyway, he was with the Houston and Jazz, I guess, whenever we last saw him.
it's the last big time.
Big time. But no, he just had an MVP year in the Big Three. And, reports show that he's having workouts with NBA teams, the Sixers, the Bucks, I think, and a few other teams. But, Gus, what do you think about that, man? ISO Joe back in the league, 38 years old.
I mean, he did something that a lot of NBA players wouldn't do. He joined the Big Three League. He didn't, try to go overseas or do something to make a name for himself.
Right.
He stayed local, and he went to a league that obviously is known for a retirement league.
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty fun to watch, actually. I've watched a few games.
Yeah, but it just doesn't have the viewership or consistency. But
Ice Cube runs it, so.
Ice Cube's the man. But ISO Joe, he did something that's unorthodox. He made a name for himself in the Big Three League.
Right.
Dominated the league, played his heart out. Now might actually make it back into the NBA, and I guess it also stirs up the question: is the Big Three League the next move for NBA players who are kind of out of the league?
Yeah.
Right now?
So I guess as you say that, Jeremy Lin, after winning the ring with Toronto,
and his
whole
disappointing summer and really depressed, which is really sad.
he went overseas to China. Yeah, he went to the Beijing Dragons or something.
Went to Beijing.
Yeah, and I mean, Jeremy Lin, we all say Lin Sanity, oh my God, he's good. Well, he's really not. But I'm just saying that kind of sucks how he didn't get a Big Three spot.
I know we're very off topic, but if you've watched the show for a while, this is the Jeremy Lin fan club right here. All right.
Well, maybe for you.
I've supported Jeremy Lin. Even before the Raptors won, I said I really hope Jeremy Lin gets his ring or whatever.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just hope that he got some playing time. He wouldn't get any playoff time.
Yeah, the highlight tape didn't look too great.
Yeah.
I mean, all it was just him dribbling out the clock. But
But hey, you got the ring. That's all that matters.
But yeah, definitely players like that. I mean, but ISO Joe obviously did it his own way, and I'm really happy for him because he's always been one of my favorite players.
Right.
His weird shooting form, I shoot kind of like.
Well,
him.
he's just a great scorer.
I know. Yeah.
He's a man at the end of the game where you'd be like, hey, watch out, or give him the ball.
I mean, he's just always been underrated.
Yeah.
I mean, he was nice on the Nets. He was nice on the Hawks. I mean,
what else can you say about the guy? But he is 38 years old though, so that brings kind of an issue. I mean, that's
Vince Carter's 42.
I mean, yeah, I know, but do you think Joe Johnson's better than Vince Carter? Do you think he would put up more points than Vince Carter?
As of right now, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
What has Vince Carter really done that stood out to you in the past couple of seasons? I've seen Joe Johnson go off.
He's had some all right dunks, Vince Carter.
Yeah, no one cares about dunks though.
Yeah.
Congrats, you're a 42-year-old man who can dunk. I'm not trying to rip. I'm not trying to rip on Vince Carter. I'm just saying. Vince Carter doesn't really bring to the table what Joe Johnson would bring.
But I mean, Vince Carter has those games where he'll just light you up. He'll have a good shooting night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
Like he'll have like maybe
4 for
3
5 with 13 points.
No, he'll drop 25 here and there. 25.
When was the last time you saw him drop 25?
Probably with the Grizzlies, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have that on record? Or are you just guessing right now?
I'm guessing right now because he went like 100% from the field. and like he had like 20 plus.
I think he only had like I think he only had like 18.
I don't know, but I know it was a big night. I don't know, but I get just talking to all these old players. I think we should bring up Melo, right, in this conversation.
Yeah,
If Joe Johnson deserves a workout, I think Melo deserves a workout too.
definitely. And of course, right now Melo's been out of the league for a while now.
Yeah.
Definitely, last memory was him with the Rockets.
Yeah,
Of course.
and that being specific, 1 for 11, 2
yes,
points.
dark times
Yes, very.
indeed for Melo. Yeah. So of course Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, we talked about it last week. Recapping free agency. They both went to Brooklyn. They've been actively wanting to get Melo on their team.
Yeah, and I think that would be okay. He comes off the bench. That's easy. Melo can still average 15 plus
No, he's
in the
still
league.
solid scoring.
And he'll be the leader. I mean, obviously they lost Wilson Chandler, right?
Yeah.
To 25 game
Yeah,
suspension.
And to add on to that, you definitely have a need in small forward now because think about it. Wilson Chandler suspended for PEDs for 25 games. Kevin Durant's going to be out all year.
Yeah. Until
he's
going
to be out for all year.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rush him. I mean, who else do you really have at the 3 spot other than you can maybe put Joe Harris or Karis LeVert there.
Yeah, but that's not height. They don't.
Do they still have Rondé Hollis Jefferson?
Yes. They should still have him.
Even though he plays more of a 4 role.
Yeah.
But I mean, Rodney Kudus could play the 4.
Yeah.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson could play the 3. And I mean, that's not a bad lineup.
No, yeah. No, I think the Nets can be a solid 8 seed. I think they're better than the Magic.
No, yeah, for sure. But back to the topic, I think Melo would definitely he would definitely help this team out a lot.
Okay. Well, I guess to move on to the next topic of the NBA, we're kind of going to stay local. The Dallas Mavericks last year, to me, was a great season. Just to see how our rookie Luka did.
It was an all right season.
Yeah.
There was progress made.
No, but the one problem I had was we had a good team. We had a playoff team right there. DeAndre Jordan, Barnes, Luka, Wesley Matthews, and oh my God, was Powell starting? No, it was Dorian Finney-Smith. We had him too in the lineup. That was a playoff team. We were winning games.
You really just left off Maxi Kleber,
Oh yeah, he was starting.
the icon.
Yeah,
Dallas
okay, all right,
legend.
sorry. Maxi Kleber. No, but we had a playoff team, and then we just traded everybody away for Kristaps.
Are you angry about that?
A little. I just wish we made the playoffs.
Okay, there was no really big signs of Dennis Smith improving other than his dunking styles.
I forgot about him too. I didn't even say his name.
Wesley Matthews was a deteriorating shooting guard who consistently couldn't stay healthy. Let me finish. DeAndre Jordan consistently got injured with us. Did not perform the way we wanted him to.
He
wasn't that amazing of a rebounder with us, in my opinion.
to what he was rebounds.
To what he was with the Clippers.
Okay, that's understandable.
Those picks, I could care less about, or whatever.
Mm.
We still got, we got Kristaps Porzingis, a good replacement.
No, yeah, for sure. No, I love that we have Kristaps.
Now, don't get me wrong, I hate Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway's hot garbage. And same thing for Trey Burke. But Trey Burke's he's expendable.
Yeah.
He's not worth that much.
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway's on a $70 million, $60 million
I mean,
contract.
Dwight Powell is too.
Yeah.
But I like Powell.
And
If you've been watching the show a while, I love Powell.
And I always disagree. But
because I know he's gonna become an all-star one day.
But I mean, this team's kind of built pretty well. I mean, you got DeLon Wright, of course.
Yeah. The big pickup.
Didn't we bring back Seth?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Seth Curry. That's a good improvement at the point guard.
Not really an improvement, just kind of back to where we were. But
I mean, yeah, but he was a good scoring option for us.
Yeah, and I mean,
a shooting threat.
I mean, I feel like for some reason I was really sad about Dirk leaving, but at the same time I felt like a whole weight was lifted off off our shoulders.
For sure.
There's no more of this pressure of just making the playoffs with Dirk anymore.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, all right, well.
No, but I think Dirk will be around for that. He has to be up there at the gym working out with people.
Oh no, he's definitely going to be a good trainer and mentor. Yeah. I think he'll possibly be a coach for Rick Carlisle one day.
Hopefully, maybe.
If Rick Carlisle is still coaching in the next couple of years. But yeah, I think this team has potential to be a solid 8 or 7 seed.
Yeah. No, and they'll be competing with the Kings.
But
and yeah, I think that's really it in the West that they'll be competing with.
there's a lot of people in the West that we'll be competing with.
Well, with the Mavs, I mean, for the
It's
seventh
it's
and eighth
pretty
spot.
it's pretty balanced out right now. And this also brings the question. Besides Luka and Kristaps, of course, who's gonna be the player that you're gonna look out for this year?
Um, honestly, Dorian Finney-Smith. I like that man. He's a shooter. All right, he can play some defense too. So I'll be watching him. I think he'll have not a breakout. I mean, he'll provide more scoring. He's just a playmaker. He made a lot of plays last year. Obviously, I'll be watching out for Powell too, because he's a
Uh,
good player.
I know you'll always be watching out for Powell because.
Yeah, dude, he's so underrated. He makes big plays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen it
I mean,
live. So
okay,
against the Warriors.
that's your one defining moment.
Okay,
with
but
Dwight Powell.
dog, I'm just saying, bro. Every game I went to, he dropped like 22 plus, and he had like hitting all the big shots,
Okay.
and his shots getting better.
So Jackson's player to watch out for this year is Dorian Finney-Smith. You heard it here.
Yes.
Moving on to another topic in the NBA. Rookie R.J. Barrett,
Hey.
number 3 pick in the draft, signed with Puma,
Ooh.
and this also, this also brings or begs the question:
Yeah.
is Puma up next?
Puma is up next, cause I mean Nike has. It's going down with Colin Kaepernick issues. Nobody's buying it.
It's still selling a lot.
I know, but still, I mean the sales have gone down a little bit.
Oh, what's your stats on that?
Shut up, God!
My
You
point
always bring up the stats.
I just want to see proof. But
I'm just bringing up the social part.
no
of
one
it.
will obviously reach up to what Nike and Adidas are at because they already have built something from the ground.
Yeah, but
They've been established.
I mean, if they get enough athletes.
Puma, they're looking for the future. They got R.J. Barrett, DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley III. You got Rudy Gay. You got Kevin Knox. You got Boogie, which is we'll talk about in a second, and Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter is injured. I mean, they're signing all these young guys that I don't know. Like they're taking a chance on them for if they have
You
success
gotta
or
take
not.
chances.
No,
in the
yeah,
sneaker
for sure. But
business.
I'm just saying,
I mean, you even got Vince Carter on there
this
too.
is a boom or bust for Puma, I think.
No, yeah, and I mean Kevin Knox. Nothing really stood out to me last year from him. I
No.
mean, he obviously has a lot of upside.
Yeah,
Rudy Gay, he's already an established player in the league. In a
yeah,
way.
he's a good solid role player.
I mean, you got your legend with Vince Carter. I mean, you got DeAndre Ayton, the number 1 pick last year.
He didn't show much.
He did. That's why he came pretty close in voting. It's just no one watches the Suns.
Yeah.
Marvin Bagley III, another great player.
Yeah, for the Kings, yeah, they had a great season.
Michael Porter Jr. is definitely risky, but I think he has the potential to be amazing.
Yeah.
Of
But no.
course, my favorite Canadian in the league right now, R.J. Barrett. So, it's
Well, yeah, I guess all we can say is it's a boom or bust for Puma, I guess, and I guess we'll see how it goes.
and as of today, Boogie is
He got arrested.
he hasn't been arrested, but there has
Oh.
been a warrant for his arrest,
Oh,
so
wow.
they're looking for him.
That man has been through a lot in the last 2 years. A lot. I feel bad for the man.
I also feel bad for his family.
Yes.
So, moving on to our next sport, NFL, NCAA.
Yep.
We're not gonna really touch much on the NCAA until the end of the
Yeah,
show.
until it really starts.
NFL Zeke holdouts, obviously
Still going on,
the
man.
biggest news that's been in Dallas lately.
Yep. That's usually how the Cowboys are. They like the news.
And
Be in it.
Zach Martin made a claim we're better off without Zeke.
Well, I think, okay, it really wasn't like that. He didn't say, like, we're better off with Zeke. I think he's just saying that we have what we have, and we're going into week 1. We're getting prepared for week 1.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, are we better off with Zeke? No. Because Zeke is such a
No and yes.
Zeke is such a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. in
No,
my
yeah, for
opinion.
sure.
He's incredible.
Debatably the best running back in the league. But,
He-
we
I
have...
mean, his stats have proven it.
yeah, and, we have this new guy, the Tony Pollard guy. Hey, he shows he can... I mean, we also have the line, too. So anybody who runs behind our line is going to be great.
No, yeah. But there's also the issue of our line always getting injured. I mean,
Yeah.
Tyron Smith's dealt with injuries. Of course, Travis Frederick recovering after that disease that he
Yeah,
had.
I mean he'll be back, and he says he feels 100%.
I think Zach Martin was injury. Of course, we got Joe Looney or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not really a.
No, but
And then Leo Collins, of
you know,
course.
yeah, for sure. You have a good point if they stay healthy.
Mhm.
But you know, I think they will. Man, this is honestly our year. All right, we have everybody. We have the pieces. We have the defense. Let's go win.
We do. I think Sean Lee even said, this is probably the most talented roster we've seen in a while
Yes.
for a Cowboys team.
Yes.
So
Like, I mean, 2014.
that team was incredible.
I thought that was the year.
That was the year.
Yeah.
And sadly, we were robbed. But
no, I think this is one of the best well-rounded teams since like maybe like the early 2000s, like mid 2000s.
I was going to say early 2000s. Quincy Carter was not a well-rounded
No, yeah,
team.
okay, mid to like when Romo was like starting to start QB, like 2007 year, 2009, around there.
I mean, that team with Drew Bledsoe wasn't even that bad either.
Yeah.
But
no, Cowboys, man, let's go win. Give us something to root for because we're going to the game on the 15th, so you better win.
All right, moving on. MLB, Aaron Judge, fastest to reach 100 home runs.
Aaron Judge. Wow. I mean, I haven't really heard his name a lot this year, but I mean, I know he plays for the Yankees, which is great.
I'll give you a little background into this year for Aaron Judge because
Okay.
I feel like I watch a bit more baseball.
Yeah, for sure.
Aaron Judge, he's been injured for most of the beginning of the year. So let's give him that. I mean, we talked about the Yankees.
Give him a little bit of a break, yeah.
Because the Yankees have been dealt with injuries all year. Stanton was out for a whole chunk. Judge was out for a whole chunk. Sanchez was out for a whole chunk.
And that's rough.
No, yeah, and Aaron Judge, he's definitely a special player.
I mean, he is a once-in-a-lifetime generation player.
Obviously, if there's one player that he reminds me of Adam Dunn. If you know who Adam Dunn is, he was a left fielder for, I think, the Diamondbacks, if I recall. But he was
Andy Dunn?
Adam Dunn.
Adam Dunn.
He was a slugger. His on-base percentage was hot garbage because he just never liked to run, and he also struck out a lot too.
Yeah.
So he always just went.
It's like a
go
Josh
big.
Hamilton.
No, Josh Hamilton had a really good on-base percentage, not like Josh.
Well,
Hamilton.
I'm talking about like striking out. Nickname Big Donkey.
Is that what they call?
Yeah, that's what they call Adam Dunn.
Oh.
Nickname Big Donkey.
Well.
Yeah, he played for the Reds, Diamondbacks, Nationals, Chicago White Sox, and the A's.
Yeah, he was. He was a beast back in the day. I used to love watching him play, and I think he has like an insane amount of home runs.
He has 462 home runs.
Jeez.
Yeah, and he has
that is a lot of home runs.
He has over 1,600 hits.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is Aaron Judge reminds me a lot of Adam Dunn.
Yeah, he's just a slugger. Yeah.
He slugs. He doesn't really want to. He doesn't really care until he hits home run.
Yeah.
And Adam Dunn straight up said, "I don't like getting on base, so either I'm gonna strike out or
I'm hitting a home run."
Exactly.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's a good mentality to have, I guess.
That's a terrible mentality. I want to get on base.
Yeah.
That should be your mentality.
I mean, if I was in the league, I just want to hit a home run to get on TV.
Yeah.
But hey, no, Aaron Judge, man, top 5 player in the league.
Definitely.
So he has great potential.
I wouldn't say top 5. Let's hold off on that.
Really?
Top 20.
Okay.
I can name 5 players.
All right. All right. So we have top 20, but he's with the Yankees, obviously, and the playoffs. It's just not working out for him.
I mean,
so
the Yankees are having a good year.
Yeah, I know, but hopefully they get farther than the expectations.
I hope they don't, because I hate the Yankees.
I know,
but
you love the Mets, but I'm just saying.
But I feel like everyone hates the Yankees unless you're a Yankees fan. Let's be real.
Yeah. I will never forget. It always gives me the chills. 2010 when we beat him, go to World Series.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, Felice struck him out.
Neftali. Okay, moving on.
All right, let's not cry on the show.
Moving on to soccer. Yeah, so Liverpool, obviously, if you've been paying attention to the Champions League or if you follow Champions League, Liverpool has dominated all of the Champions League last year, beat Tottenham, obviously, in the championship to win it. And their star player, Virgil van Dijk, who everyone, was like, oh, 70 million for, that kind of defender from Southampton, wasn't worth it. Well, he just won UEFA Player of the Year for Liverpool. Now, I absolutely despise Liverpool because I'm a Man U fan,
Wow.
but it's good to see, a defender I mean, of course, Luka won it last year, but
Yeah.
I think Virgil van Dijk winning this is huge for defenders, and I think it definitely shows that, defenders obviously make, a big difference on the team. He also won Defensive Player of the Year, as assumed. Um, Moving on to the next sport.
NCAA.
No.
Oh.
We're gonna. It's something that we never talk about. So and it's probably the greatest female athlete of all time.
Oh, tennis. Oh my God.
Yeah, I had to move up for the
Yeah,
seat for that
yeah.
one. Serena Williams.
She is amazing.
Serena Williams is. No, she is the greatest female athlete of all time, in my opinion.
Abby Wambach's conversation too.
Abby Wambach is nowhere near her.
She was great.
Abby Wambach's, in my opinion, is not even the best USA soccer player of all time.
Oh my God.
It's Mia Hamm. If we're gonna be correct.
That's up for debate.
But besides that, it's of course it's up for debate, as Jackson just stated. Serena wins this past day.
Second round, yes.
Yeah, second round win in
Mhm.
the U.S. Open to become 38-0 in the first two rounds at the Open.
Wow. That's incredible.
And of course, one of those wins were against Maria Sharapova, the doping Russian, who she's won her fair share of titles,
Yeah, right.
but of course that was also under the banned substance that she
Yeah.
was taking, which she claimed
dope.
was, which she claimed that's what
Doping
it.
Russian. I like that.
But yeah, I mean, what's new? Russians doping? We saw what happened last Olympics. Okay.
2012 movie reference.
But congrats to Serena, and I really hope she wins.
No, yeah, man.
I really hope she wins.
Yeah, I hope she wins too, cause I think honestly, man, I think she's getting ready to retire.
I mean, she's made 3 Grand Slam Opens, or Grand Slams finals, ever since she gave birth to her child.
Hell, she played when she was pregnant.
Do you know how incredible
That's
is?
crazy, dude.
Now she didn't play the best when she was
No,
pregnant.
yeah,
and that's
but-
understood.
But she still played
yeah,
and
which
won
is
matches.
incredible. And so, I don't know. If there's one female athlete I definitely look up to, it's definitely Serena Williams.
Yep,
She's just a beast.
we definitely love you. So,
Um,
hopefully you see that and come on our show.
Serena Williams fan club.
No, but yeah, man. Is that?
Finally, we have a new segment on the show called Predictions, where we will keep track of all our predictions over the year.
New segment. Da-da.
Okay.
I really
But,
wish we had a soundboard.
We have so this new segment, we make 5 predictions each week
Yes.
on Thursdays. Every Thursday we will make these 5 predictions. Once we hit back to Tuesday, we'll recount them, see
Yeah.
how many we got right.
Yeah, we're actually gonna keep like stats on it, like if we're winning or not.
And soon, hopefully, we'll have like a dry erase board.
Yeah.
But we'll have our official counter of
Mhm.
the score, and when it hits the end of the show, basically.
Yeah, I know, and possibly some bets going on.
Okay.
Maybe some
Maybe.
prizes on the line.
All right. Well,
And you're gonna lose.
we'll definitely tally up those scores, and at the end of the show, actually,
Yeah.
we'll do our official
For sure.
count.
So what do we got? What are the 5 games?
All right. First one, Northwestern versus Stanford. Who do you got?
Northwestern is always that team to always make an upset.
No, they always have a great defense.
No, yeah, and so I think I'm gonna go with Northwestern.
I gotta go with you there.
No, yeah, for sure.
Um,
They're always the team to make the upset.
And now, I'm not picking Northwestern just because of their great defense. I'm picking Northwestern because Stanford, obviously, they haven't really shown to me that they've been an amazing team these
Not
past
really.
couple years.
Are they? Did they make the top 25? Yeah,
Uh,
they're 25th.
they were at one point
Yeah,
with
okay.
Bryce Love,
Yes.
but Bryce Love's
Um,
no longer with them.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
No, because I remember
in
they
the
were ranked
NFL.
at a point.
Bryce Love, if you didn't know, was the Heisman contender for the past couple years. Moving on, Notre Dame versus Louisville.
Notre Dame, obviously. I like Notre Dame in this game. Louisville just doesn't. They never show me anything, and
I'll write it down. I'm gonna go with the big upset here.
okay,
I'm gonna go with the big
respectable.
upset, because
I mean, I just haven't heard any big recruits go to Louisville.
now obviously the show's been all biased by me. I've said I've despised everyone here. I've
Yeah.
hated teams.
You've made
Um,
your emotions clear.
Notre Dame is one of those teams for sure, and I don't know. There's something about Notre Dame always being ranked high,
Well, it's just 'cause their name, man. They've been around for a while.
and that shouldn't be how it works.
I know, man.
They are not that
sucks.
amazing of a team.
I know.
So I gotta go with Louisville.
Yeah. All right. I totally understand.
Moving on. Ole Miss versus Memphis.
What? Memphis?
I gotta go with Memphis.
Since when do they have a team?
They've had a team for.
I'm just kidding. Calm down. I just.
Come on. Ole
All right.
Miss or Memphis? Who you got here? SEC or
Ole Miss. I got you.
American Conference?
SEC. Ole Miss. Shout out Michael Orr. Blindside.
He didn't. I don't think he went to Ole Miss, did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like he went to something else. I don't know why.
Well, his choices were Tennessee and.
LSU.
Yeah.
Incarnate Word versus University of Texas San Antonio. Who you
What?
got here? UTSA or Incarnate Word?
UTSA.
Yeah, I
Yeah. That's. I just know that team, so I'm just gonna pick that. And I know they actually recruit some good players. My cousin Jared, he played with a guy that got recruited there. So
They get a lot of
Yeah,
good
they're pretty good.
transfers. Usually guys who, careers have kind of fallen off.
yeah,
So.
they kind of go to a smaller school.
And finally, we're going to keep it in Dallas, SMU versus Arkansas State.
Arkansas State.
SMU.
Wow.
I mean, SMU, they had the new addition of former Texas quarterback Shane
Yeah.
Buechele,
Hmm.
which, I'm happy he's gone. He's out of UT, so
Yeah.
that's very exciting because nothing really stood out to me. And I really hope the best for him, of course.
Right.
But, yeah, I just think SMU is way better than Arkansas State.
All right, man. We got all the tallies. Yes, those are the 5 games.
Yeah, so.
All right,
we're well
boys.
covered.
We got them all tallied up, and so next Tuesday we will hopefully maybe have a whiteboard. I might bring one, or somebody might bring one tomorrow or something. Have it set up. But yeah, we'll definitely keep those tallied. Keep that up with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to leave a comment down below of the topics we talked about today. Talk about ISO Joe. What do you think of that? The Mavs, baseball. Zeke holdout. Just let us know, man, and possibly we'll try to respond to some comments, write them down. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Jackson Davis. That's Tyler Gus over there, and we'll catch you in 39. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, 39. All right, later.